Good morning. My name is Greg Eichhorn. I have the pleasure of working here at the University of New Haven. These are all not, how smooth was that? Welcome to the University of New Haven. Can't change your pages. Good morning again. Welcome to Charger Gymnasium at the University of New Haven. I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who joined us as we begin this exciting new chapter here for the Charger Nation. For those members of the media, please be aware that after this morning's event, the formal presentation, we'll have some time for some questions from the floor. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you the University of New Haven's sixth president, Dr. Stephen Kaplan.
Thank you, Greg, and good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Trying to find my comments. There they are. I got the first part right. Thank you, Greg. Today truly is an historic day in the life of the University of New Haven, and especially of Charger athletics. Following an extensive national search that was conducted by a university-wide search committee, the members of which are here today, along with the help of a national search firm, I'm pleased to announce that we have selected the seventh athletic director in the history of the University of New Haven, Sheahon Zenger. Sheahon is a prominent and well-respected athletics administrator who has achieved great success at the highest level of collegiate athletics. He has nearly 15 years of experience serving as an athletic director at the Division I level. Most recently, he was the AD at the University of Kansas, where he led one of the most accomplished Division I athletics programs in the nation. He oversaw a department with 18 sports, a budget of $90 million, and a full-time staff of 210. He raised tens of millions in funds, including the largest gift in the history of KU athletics, built 9 athletic buildings, and created a culture of collegiality and collaboration in the athletics department. The teams at Kansas collectively made nearly 70 postseason appearances during his 7 years at KU. Perhaps most impressive is the fact that twice during his tenure and at the athletics department, he set a record for the program's highest cumulative grade point average. We are excited to welcome Sheahon to our athletics program that is rich in its own history and that has long competed at the top of Division II. I'm sure that his experience and expertise will help Charger athletics reach even higher levels and higher plateaus. Sheahon will oversee our 17 athletic teams, including recruitment and hiring, and our recreational programs. He will play a major role in our athletic fundraising efforts during our upcoming centennial year and, of course, beyond. He has the passion and the vision for building a vibrant and successful athletics program that can enhance the visibility and reputational strength of this wonderful university, help drive enrollment, and foster pride across the entire university. He steadfastly believes that his impact can extend far beyond the Department of Athletics and Recreation. In the last 15 years, the University of New Haven has grown in many ways. Our undergraduate student population has more than doubled. We have invested over $300 million in facilities, including the development of the pioneering Bergamy Center for Science, Technology, and Innovation, which will open this coming year, and will be among one of the most innovative classroom facilities in the nation. And on top of all of that, we have introduced 26 academic programs and consistently increased our rankings across all of the ranking services, and in particular in Princeton Review. To continue to build on this momentum, I believe, and our Board of Governors agrees, that it is critically important to invest in our athletics programs. A significant component of the current phase of the Charger Challenge, our centennial campaign, which has already exceeded its goal of raising $100 million, is to raise significant funds for our athletic programs. Those of you sitting here today can come back in a few years and see an entirely new facility here, and this is the man that's going to help make that happen. I'm confident that he is the ideal individual to take our already successful athletics programs to the next level. For generations, our student athletes have long proven to be stars on the field, in the classroom, in the broader community, and in the careers and lives that they pursue. And I know that Sheahon will help continue to build on this incredible record and help our student athletes become even greater at what they do, both inside the classroom, on the athletic fields, and beyond. The university is proud to have one of the most successful Division II athletics programs in the region, and we're very excited that Sheahon will surely have an impact on raising that profile even higher. On behalf of the entire university community, I am glad to welcome him and his family to the Charger Nation. And on a more personal note, I can tell you that nothing has revealed to me in any greater way the kind of person this is, the kind of athletic director he'll be, than the fact that his first act as an employee of this university was to join me in teaching an honors class yesterday in literature. And to watch him interact with the students and to show how much he cared about them grappling with the material, understanding the material, and enjoying the material was truly inspirational. If his coaching is anything like his teaching, and if his work as an athletic director is anything like his teaching, then we've got the right person here to take Charger athletics to new heights. We're going to be team teaching this honors class in the coming months, and I look forward to having him in the classroom. I was, of course, greatly relieved that the students in the class yesterday were not athletes, because when I said, this is a new employee and I can't tell you who he is, I knew if they had been student athletes, they would have guessed pretty quickly who he was. It is my incredible honor to introduce to you the new athletics director at the University of New Haven, Sheahon Zenger.
Thank you, President Kaplan. Search Committee, Board of Governors, it's a great honor to be with you here today. I'm especially impressed with the student athletes being here. I know y'all got a hall pass. If you didn't see our factory rep, Mary, over here, she'll write you one on your way back to class. I know you'll go back, right? The big time is not a place. It's the state of your heart. This saying has hung on my wall for the last 15 years. It comes from a mentor of mine who has since passed, Coach Frosty Westrian, the football coach at Pacific Lutheran University for decades, a man who won 4 national championships in his time there and chose to stay at a place and make a difference. 2 weeks ago, I came to New Haven to interview for 2 days and stayed for 7. I found a university president, a leadership team, student athletes, and coaches that exemplify the above quote. In recent days, I've been asked, why the University of New Haven? My answer is, come visit and you'll see what I saw. President Steve Kaplan, a dynamic university president with a tremendous vision. A vibrant private university dedicated to the student experience. A university that is undergoing outstanding growth on all fronts: enrollment, academic opportunity, capital infrastructure, alumni involvement and community outreach. A leadership team dedicated to continuing that growth and committed to helping athletics be a significant part of it into the future. Most of all, I found an athletics department with student athletes and coaches committed and with a rich history of excellence on the field of play and in the classroom. From this day forward, I'm going to ask the student athletes to be assignment correct, fundamentally sound, and mentally tough on the field of play, in the classroom, and in your personal lives. In recent years, there's been a best-selling author of a self-help book that popularized the quote, "It's not about me." I agree with that quote, but ask that we take it a step further. If it's not about me, then it's not about you. It's about us. You and me. With the student athlete as our primary focus. More importantly, the student athlete experience as our primary focus. Because in the end, we're all educators at heart and teachers first. Toward that goal, I'll ask the coaches and the staff to lead and to serve this university and their student athletes with great humility and quiet confidence, substance over style, undersell over produce, which is rare these days, hard work, and loyalty. 12 years ago, I asked a man named Dean Karnassus to come to Illinois State University to meet with our student athletes because I wanted them to be around an individual who'd done incredibly hard things, because society today is not easy. Who's Dean Karnassus? The track and cross-country folks in the room recognize the name as the man who ran 50 marathons in 50 states in 50 days. I'm not sure there's anything more difficult to accomplish. And he left us with this quote: Western culture has things a little backwards right now. We think that if we had every comfort available to us, we'd be happy. We equate comfort with happiness. And now we're so comfortable, we're miserable. There's no struggle in our lives, no sense of adventure. We get in a car, we get in an elevator, it all comes easy. What I've found is that I'm never more alive than when I'm pushing and I'm in pain and I'm struggling for high achievement. And in that struggle, I believe there's a magic. That struggle is what unites each and every one of us in this room. In a day and age when society's looking for the easy button, no offense to Staples and their commercial, but that struggle is the beauty of sport. It unites us. I found nothing else on earth that brings people of all backgrounds together in a healthier way than athletic competition. It simply stirs the soul. It creates bonds of unity and memories that last a lifetime. 2 weeks ago, I found a place where I get to join all of you and do the 4 things I enjoy the most: lead student athletes and coaches, get back in the classroom and teach, fundraise and build buildings, and coach. I don't want the coaches to worry about that. What I'm referring to is building a student development leadership program that's second to none. I might grab the whistle once in a while on the football field, but not too much. Today, I found a place that exemplifies the saying: buildings don't make places, people make places. We will build new and bigger buildings because that's our job and necessary in order to grow the university. But more importantly, I found the people that I want to spend my future with: the Chargers of the University of New Haven. Thank you.
I'd like to invite our president of our Student Athletic Advisory Council and member of our women's field hockey team, Natalie Shaker, for a small presentation.
On behalf of the student athletes, I'd like to welcome you to the Charger family and present you with these gifts.
Thank you, Natalie.
This time we'll open the floor up to any questions. We have 2 microphones. Just raise a hand and we'll have someone come find you. Right in the center here. Coach Buff, women's basketball.
Welcome. How would you define success in your first year here?
Well, first of all, when you talk about the first year, I think that's a year to use the 2 ears and 1 mouth that you have and listen to people and assess what the needs of the people who've come before you and exist here already are all about. Primarily looking to build a culture that blends what you are doing now with what I hope to bring in terms of my own beliefs and values.
Thank you.
Any other questions? All right, we will open up for interviews from the media here at the dais for anyone that would like those. Otherwise, thank you very much. Welcome to Charger family.
Thank you.